This is a Ticwatch made by Mobvoi in China, designed by Frog. It comes in various options like black and khaki brown leather straps, or if you want to go more premium, dark or matte Milanese versions are available to suit your taste and style. I spent approximately $158 on this watch. The design of the watch is pretty minimal and it looks more like a traditional watch rather than a smartwatch. A power button, tactile strip, heart rate monitor, and a 1.5-inch circular display are present. Nothing on it feels cheap at all. Aluminum, Gorilla Glass, and stainless steel. The display resolution here is 320 by 320, which isn't as high as on the Huawei Watch or LG Watch Urban, but it's good enough. The display is made of transflective liquid crystals, which means viewing in direct sunlight is top notch. Yes, it does get black and white in direct sunlight with some rainbow hues, but I'll take a transflective liquid crystal display any day over a watch with an ambient sensor, or worst, one I have to manually crank up the brightness. This is the best display solution on any smartwatch available today. No need for an ambient light sensor or flat tire. No need to crank up the brightness. Extremely viewable in any conditions. I wish it had higher PPI though. Colors wash off slightly when tilted, but viewing angles are almost infinite. It has a speaker which is loud enough and you can answer phone calls from your watch, which is very useful. I use it a lot more than I thought I usually would. Placing and answering phone calls is really great when your hands are busy and you haven't your phone close to you. Powering it is a custom version of Android 5.1 in Chinese, made to look and function exactly like Android Wear. Use your palm to turn off the display. Swipe from the right to get to your apps. You may almost be fooled this is Android Wear. It has some refinements which make it better and others not so much. Swiping from the top reveals glances. Tapping those takes you into the app on the watch. You have weather, quick toggles, fitness, battery status, and music when playing on your phone. Swiping from the left, you're greeted with a voice assistant which is extremely powerful and accurate, but it's in Chinese. Swiping from the bottom, you have notification center, which is to me a better way than the way Android Wear does it. Why? Because you're not caught up in the notifications interface. When notifications show up, they don't intrude the watch face. They appear for a while and reside in the notification center. If you need to get a notification, just pull up and tap. You can clear all as you would normally expect. Every app has custom controls depending on what the developer did with it. Most apps compatible with Android Wear work here, and if that's not enough for you, there's an Android Wear compatibility mode which extends compatibility further. Watch faces are to smartwatches what wallpapers are to smartphones. On the Ticwatch, there are way too many. Some are great, others useful, but how do you get watch faces and apps on this watch? It has a companion app where you can adjust settings, download apps, watch faces, and a lot more. The app is well designed, and if you opt for Android Wear mode, you have to use Android Wear app instead. As for battery life, you can get through the day with this using fitness, about 2 minutes of time wasting gaming, and receiving notifications constantly. You'll have around 20% left by the end of the day, but I'll suggest you charge it in overnight for the next day. Occasionally, battery life is a huge mixed bag, but like I said, that's occasional. It charges with a Qi wireless magnetic charging dock, and if your charger is missing, just sit it on any Qi wireless compatible magnetic charger and you're good to go. It takes about 1 hour and 20 minutes from 0 to 100. The watch also gets OTA updates to address issues regularly, with special features like a tactile strip used to navigate either going up and down lists or adjusting volume of music. Full circular screen compatible OS without worrying about cut bottoms like on a Moto 360 or improper cropping of text like on LG watches. The Ticwatch is great. It's IP67, meaning water and dust aren't a problem too. A transflective liquid crystal display is a display I want on every smartwatch. Ticwatch also supports both Android Wear and Ticwear. Yes, it's in Chinese, but if you speak Mandarin and live in China, this should be your first pick in front of the Apple Watch and other Android Wear watches. For the rest of the world, we can only but hope Mobvoi in its next version thinks of a global release and an English version, or that other manufacturers implement some of the good things they did here. Actually, this week, Mobvoi became Google's main Android Wear OEM in China. It appears Google has an investment in the company. So that was it guys for the video. Thanks for watching, and if you appreciate the video, hit the thumbs up button. Hey, there's more to watch, so subscribe.